up, folks? Here is my home network, the main router. We're going to go on a networking endeavor I've never done before, and that is Powerline Ethernet adapters. I got some TrendNet ones that are 500 Mbps. So, I've heard that power lines are very, very noisy, and they're some of the worst to transfer data over. But you know what? In this house, I don't really have a choice. So, I'm going to make do with what I have, and I'm going to try to get this to work. So, hopefully it does. I really hope it does, because we're going to need it. See, what the problem is my mother's Mac Mini has wireless issues, and it only recently started. And it only seems to disagree with this router. And it didn't used to. It worked fine for about 2 months, and then it just quit communicating with this router properly. I've reset the router, I've done a bunch of crap, and it still doesn't work. So I think the wireless card in that Mac is just a dick. So what I'm going to do here is negate the whole wireless issue in the first place. I guess I could replace the wireless card in that machine, but this is an easier solution. If this works, I'm going to use it because it's reliable as far as I know. Powerline Ethernet. So I'm going to try Powerline Ethernet here and see what we can do. I've never used it before, so this will be my first experience with it. So let's check it out. It should be pretty easy. All you have to do is take your network cable. I'll use this green one. Run it behind the printer here. Yeah, there we go. Get your adapter and plug it in. Powers up. Now these things have filters in them so that it filters out a lot of the noise. But on some Powerline Ethernet, I've heard that you get a lot of packet loss. I don't know how much that's improved since last I read about it and last I've heard about it, but there you go. There we go. The Ethernet cable has been connected. So theoretically there should be a connection from there, from the wall, going through the power lines, going into the router. Now I think for this to work, everything has to be on the same circuit. Now, I don't know if everything is on the same circuit, so this is kind of a blind experiment to see if this will actually work. So I'm going to go plug the other Ethernet adapter in upstairs. This is a kit of 2, so I'm going to plug the other one in upstairs at an outlet in my mom's office. So let's go do that. Alright, we're up in my mom's office. Here's the Mac Mini in question. It has a wireless card that's acting up. Oh, and a stinky bug. Alright, I have the Powerline Ethernet adapter plugged directly into the wall. I had it plugged into this power strip, but I figured that would generate signal loss, and I don't want that to happen. So I plugged it in here. As you can see by the lights, it does detect the other one. The second light is the PL light, and that means it detected the other adapter. So since this is a pass-through outlet, I'm going to plug the cordless phone in there. And there you go. Okay, so now I just need to turn the computer on to make sure it actually works. So turn the monitor on. Focus, damn it. Turn the computer on. There you go. So now what I'm gonna do is wait for this to boot up. I'm gonna turn off wireless, and we'll see how it goes from there. And according to the Ethernet Tilde, we are connected. I got an IP address, I got a router, I got DNS, I got subnet, I got all that stuff. So sweet. So that worked flawlessly. Now let's open Chrome or Safari or just some random web browser and see how fast it gets on the internet here. Yeah, it definitely works. Excellent. It definitely works. As you can see, wireless is shut off. So we have Powerline Ethernet networking now. Awesome. Now this will alleviate the problem wireless card by just using Powerline Ethernet. Now the reason I like Powerline Ethernet is it's basically a way to get wired internet through your house without having to run Cat 5e or Cat 6 through your house. And this house, doing that would be a huge project and it would cost way too much money. So this is why. I chose Powerline Ethernet networking, because if I change the wireless card, it might do the same thing for all I know. So just eliminating the wireless part at all, especially when it's a desktop PC anyway, I think just solves the problem completely. So let me so this is my example of how I implement solutions that just kind of get around problems. So let me I forget how to get in the spotlight. Is that command period? Whatever, I can't remember. Command space, I think, actually. Yeah. Terminal. Alright. Let's get into the terminal and try some pinging of stuff. Let's try pinging newegg.com. Yep. Seems to be working fine. And there we go. That is the implemented solution to wireless problems when it's only this computer. For a while I thought it was the router, but that doesn't make sense because I bought all 3 of those routers, networked them together, and they've worked flawlessly for me. It was only this computer that was causing the problem, so I knew it had to be either the operating system or the wireless card. And at this point, it could be either one. Either way, I'm bypassing the wireless entirely by giving this Powerline Ethernet. And while it may not be, you know, the fastest or best solution in the world, for what my mom does with her computer, it should be completely fine. It's good enough for her because she doesn't do anything particularly internet intensive. So it should work fine. Let's try streaming a YouTube video and see if it loads. Okay, here we are on my channel. Let's see if the channel intro... Wow, that channel intro loaded no problem. Let's try the thrift store scores video. Let's watch it load. Yeah, it seems to load just fine. Toby Keith. Are these really the kinds of ads that get on my videos? Ay, ay, ay. Close. Stress it out a little bit. Yeah, it works completely fine. That's probably the most intensive thing she would do with this computer, is watch YouTube videos and stream video and stuff like that and do email. So I think the Powerline Ethernet solution is a good one. It seems to alleviate these problems. And if your house doesn't have noisy power lines, you won't get that much packet loss. So there you have it. Powerline Ethernet. Seems like a pretty good solution. I like it so far. So that's my first experience with Powerline Ethernet. Seems to work pretty well. I like it. It's a good solution if you don't want to run cables through your wall for wired internet. So there you have it, guys. Thought you guys might like to see this. So there you go. That's the solution I'm implementing to get rid of wireless troubles on my mom's Mac Mini. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.